Welcome back to the channel. All right, today we're going to go over 5 tips for buying your first handgun. The first tip is find something that fills multiple roles. So most people are looking for, let's say, a home defense gun. Every single one of these guns could be used for self-defense. You know, you have a subcompact little 43X here. Glock 17, a Glock 19, a FN 509, and even a Staccato P. Every single one of these guns can fill a self or a home defense role. But you want something that you can do a little bit of everything with. For like something the size of a Glock 19, you can carry it, conceal it, not as well as this 43X, but you can do everything you need. So if you need a home defense gun or a handgun and something you can carry, you may want to look into sub or micro compacts. Now, let's say you don't feel comfortable with something this small, you got bigger hands, you know, something like that. You may want to move to something similar to the size of a Glock 19. You can pick anything you want, anything that feels comfortable, so on and so forth. Or let's say you're a giant 6'8" of a dude who needs a full-size gun to carry. Then you'd move into your like Glock 17s, FNs. Even this is a full-size gun that you could carry for that big. But that moves us into the second portion, or the second tip. Most gun ranges, you can probably shoot every single one of these guns. Or something similar to it. Try it before you buy it. You don't want to just pick something up and be like, oh, this feels good, and never shoot it. Because most gun places, once you buy it, you take it home, it's gone. It's yours. You can't return it. So try it before you buy it. If you're like, I like a SIG or Glock or FN or Smith & Wesson, I mean, there's a bunch of different guns you can try. Find the size you need first, and then try every single gun you can before you buy it. That way you don't have any buyer's remorse. Now, let's say you do go for a gun that's going to fill multiple roles for you first. Tip number 3, if you're getting it so you can also conceal carry it, research your concealed carry laws. Because I know most states, for example, you cannot carry anything above a 45 ACP. So let's say you want to carry a Desert Eagle. You can't. It's a 50 caliber bullet. You can't carry it. So research what you need to do. Research classes. Research all the rules, regulations, so you can carry safely and legally. Okay? Which that brings us to tip number 4. Research your accessories. Right? So let's say you're going to get something this small. You need to check holsters and compatibility with holsters. Let's say, for example, you get a gun like this to carry at night. Well, this does not have an accessory rail, a Picatinny rail, a 1911 rail. It does not have a rail right here to carry a light. So you can't. This does, everything else really pretty much up here on the table does. Something you got to research. If you're primarily going to be carrying at night and want a light, this would not be a good choice. A Glock 19 would. So you need to research your accessories, holster compatibilities. Let's say you get a 19. Or FN makes some subcompacts, SIG makes subcompacts. All of them are now moving to where they have an optic cutout. You would also want to make sure your holster would be optic compatible. If you get a holster that's not optic or light compatible and you know you plan to get those things, you don't want to waste your money and have buyer's remorse. It will leave a bad taste in your mouth. Gun accessories are not cheap. But let's say you get your first gun, right? So this is like tip number 5. You get your first gun. You know that's all you're going to be doing is carrying it for travel. You want something slim. It's your purse gun. It's your pocket gun. But at home, you want something more. At that point, then buy your single purpose roll. For example, this. I got this to shoot in competitions. In steel target competitions. It's a 4.5-inch barrel with a compensator. You don't really need that for home defense. But you know what? It can do it. So can all these. But yeah, I could not carry this concealed easily at all. And I wouldn't even try. This, you can almost slip in your pocket. But here's a bonus tip. Once you get whatever you're after, continue shooting. Don't just go get your carry license and then stop shooting. Shooting is a expendable skill. If you don't do it, you will lose practice and you'll become less skilled at it. So continue to shoot. But if you'd like to know any other information on any of these guns or more tips, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get to making a video on it. Thank you. Hopefully you watch some more.